got it fixed up pretty nice in here. Got a little bit of everything. Alright, I got a good one for y'all today. We're going back old school. We in here at Cooter's Bait and Tackle here in Farmerville, Louisiana, owned by Mr. Kenny Cobb. Mr. Cooter Anderson used to own the place for years, and I've been coming in here buying bait and tackle since I was 3 years old, I believe. That'd be 42 years ago. My dad, my granddad, they come in here. This is where it all started for us. I remember coming in here when I was a kid, buying crickets or shiners, just couldn't wait. So I'm gonna show y'all around. Cooter's gonna be one of our new sponsors. Pretty proud to have them on board. It's a big deal for us right here. And I'm gonna show y'all around this store. Look at there, got the Cooter's hats. That's some of the old school favorites right there. Beetle spins, we still use them a lot. Got some hand ties in here. Steaks, crawfish, alligator, a little bit of everything in here. Got some of that specialty stuff. Boudin balls, I see them in there. A little bit of everything. Got the egg rolls, some etouffee, some gumbo and stuff in here. Got the live bait, red worms, cold worms, got some red wigglers. Coming back here since a kid getting bait out of here. Got the crickets. Over there, the goldfish. Got some big goldfish. Got the power bait blocks for wire nets and slack traps. Got a pretty good selection of crappie baits in here. Got a slot limit baits, Bobby Garland's, crappie monster. Look at there, there's the old school crappie jigs. We still use those some too. Got the bass baits over here. That's some of the best ones right there, them Zoom and culprits. That's what I grew up fishing right there. Got all your lines, a lot of tackle in here. Rods, reels, anything you need. 1039fishing.com, jig poles. Can't leave them out, though, H&H spinner baits. Alright, I said we're going to take it back old school. We are. We're going to go back to the cane pole. We're going to take it back about 40 years today and show y'all how it all started. A lot of people started this way, and we forget about it with our spinning reels and our fancy little rods and stuff, and live scope, stuff like that. We got a 12-foot cane pole here, and that's what I started catching bream out of the looter here behind the house 40-something years ago. I'm going to show y'all how I rigged them up as I was taught back then, and show y'all a little bit about it. First thing we do, we got some 12-pound line here. That's the high vis. I probably didn't have that back in the day. I got a little electric tape. I got some brown split shots, 3/0. Got the 25-cent cork there, and I got some number 6 brim hooks. All right, we got our cane pole here that Cooter's Bait and Tackle hooked us up with, 12-foot cane pole. I'm gonna come back here about 3 foot off of that tip and tie my line right there. I used to think that was the craziest thing until we was down on the looter one day and I had it tied up there on the tip and broke a big fish off, and he took part of my pole with him. But what Pepaw taught me years ago was to tie this line back here first, then take it up there and tighten. That way if they break the tip of your pole, you still got that fish on here with this backup knot down here. And got the pocket knife, you always got the OT. So right here, we're just gonna take it and start curling it up like that right there, all the way down to the tip. Just like that, wrap it around that pole. There's a lot of people fishing now that ain't never done this before. Down here, we're just gonna start throwing some hitches around the tip of this pole down here, right at the tip. Some little hitches around it. Just pull those hitches down against each other all the way out to the tip there. Just gonna take a little bit of electric tape. I'm gonna go right around that, right there, right behind where the line comes out of those hitches. And just tape that down right there good. That ain't going nowhere. That's ready to fish. All right, I'm gonna just let some line out and go ahead and kind of roll this up. I'm just twisting that pole down it. Just kind of rolling my line up on there. Down to about right there. Got my cork going on. Got a little peg going in it. A lot of different fishing knots you can tie right here, but I just call this a fisherman's knot. I don't really know which one that is. It's just old twist round and round and round. Sure somebody will pick up on that in the video and be sure to tell me what that is. Twist it up about 7 or 8 times. Go through the loop in the end of that line. And then back through right there. Been a lot of fish caught on that knot right there. Got our little 3/0 lead right there. Put that on there about 3 or 4 inches above the hook, and don't do this at home. It's like magic, it just appeared on there. Now what I want to do, hopefully don't hit the pole and make me hook myself, is just roll that up, kind of get me a measurement right there, and I'm gonna put me around the tape right there. She's trying to get it, ain't she? That's for your hook. Just hook that hook right there in that tape. Now we're ready to ride. Let's go catch some brim. All right, girl, you ready?
Yep, let's go.
That's how we used to do it old school on a 4-wheeler, huh? Had a 3-wheeler back in the day, but we'll take the 4-wheeler. Hold on. Just hold on to everything.
Remember, babe, this 4-wheeler gotta make it free. Colorado.
Yeah, I know. Stay low just a second. Stay behind me.
Okay, my red bowl protected us.
Whew, need a drink after that. That's all right. Our cricket survived. Right there. You good, girl?
Yep.
Let's get them. Put these cane poles to work. Unroll, start catching fish. Tell already we're fixing to have to start spraying down with some mosquito
Did you bring any?
dope. I think you brought some.
I sure did.
Got our crickets right there. Fresh live bait, straight from Cooters. It's pretty shallow till you get out. Oh, look at there. Guess what? He ain't big, but he's a looter brim. We always say as big as they as big as a butter bean, they big enough if they come out of the looter. You gonna start catching some fish? We ain't gonna have nothing to eat, girl.
Yeah, I gotta go eat some.
Hmm? Now you know why we go with the 12-foot pole. You can see all these limbs up here. I don't look so happy over there.
They stopped biting.
Stop biting? You gotta talk louder.
So they stopped biting.
Catfish. Really? If I can get him out of there. Might be supper. That's why you tie the pole back to the big part for them guys. Look at there. Just about to get him. Pretty one too. Look at there. There's supper. Got a little goggle eye too. Pretty channel cat. Look at there. Let's see what you got. Whole fryers? Yeah, a little bluegill. I like whole fryers, especially when I ain't got nothing else.
No, we got a catfish. You want him or not?
I don't care.
Do you want me to come down there?
I want you to.
You mix me.
Yeah, come on. I don't want to have to come get the crickets. I'm out here running camera crew, and Danielle says it'd be funny if I fail.
It would. Just clean.
Huh?
Oh, did you see it?
What? You're pushing your luck, you're gonna get home. Gotta see what? Right there, you gotta get on the outer side of it now. Here you go. Good one, get it, bro. You might have trash. There you go. He's working that. Cat, another catfish. He's good. Slide. Good gracious.
That one's pretty. Look at that one.
That might be one of the bigger bream I've ever seen out of the loop. That is a slab bream bluegill. Look at that joker. Goodness.
Yep. Well, that didn't catch him in the lips. Caught him in the eyeball. Oh. too busy watching you. I'm not watching my. Oh. Now, that's why he told everybody to have it taped up there. Critter's poles are amazing. It was the treatment. I caught a catfish. You want to keep it?
No, so much cat.
No fish is harmed in this. See? Back in the leader. Something like cave pole.
Get us some fish dressed for supper. Danielle says she's ready to eat.
I had a salad for lunch.
Look at that channel cat. I didn't bring no skinners with me, so I got to fillet him. Really hate that though. Started on the next one. Hot. All we doing with these brim, these are what we call looter brim. Scaling them up, old school scaling them. Get them good. Whole fryer.
Use a spoon to do that.
A little goggle eye. He's gonna be good. He ain't very big, but look at the loins on him. Is that right, girl? Whole fry, huh? Washing our fish up. All it takes is a little bottle of water.
A broken bowl.
Yeah.
Because Bradley gets rough with the
Bowl
bowl.
had a hard time coming in here on the four-wheeler. That was my favorite bowl too.
That bowl protected me.
That's what I'm talking about. We ain't had some good fried squash in a while. Got that mustard on them. In an old broke bowl. Keeping it really real. Old mustard to make that cornmeal stick good. How y'all like my Coleman stove I got at a estate sale for $10? That's keeping it real right there. I ain't even got it wide open. That thing's frying squash right now. That's a sweet little cooking machine right there. Almost as sweet as Danielle.
Aww.
Said almost.
I feel loved.
Look at that. Just don't get no better. This is the kind of stuff kids like too, you know. That's what got me involved in the outdoors at a young age. Like I said, 3 or 4 years old, I was sitting down here catching these brim out of this looter. Got our mustard, putting it on our fish here. Getting them ready to meal up. You know, we couldn't record this when I started out down here fishing years ago. When I was a kid, we didn't even have cell phones back then. And I guess they come out with cell phones first time I remember. I was a teenager. Seen the bag phone, I was like, what in the world is this? It looked like a big radio or something to me, you know. We was seeing them on MASH back then. But we got the opportunity to come out here now and record some of this and bring it to y'all, and we're pretty happy about the opportunity to share it with y'all.
And they're good too.
Shake and bake.
Shake and fry.
Look at him, he don't want to go in there. Look at there. Whole fries.
We had more squash, but we didn't eat on them. They're good.
Letting the whole fries cool down a second. We got that squash and them fillets right here.
Good.
Got one of the best backdrops you could ever have. A little bug spray, that's all you need out here. Bug spray and some fish.
Crickets. You need crickets and a cane pole.
You ever get too fast in life, come out here and do this, watch the sun go down. Yeah, it's hot, but hey, brings back a bunch of old memories, makes your blood pressure go down a little bit. Depends on how much Tony's you use, but just come out here and relax. Probably the best tasting brim in the world right there. That fin. Y'all be sure if you're in Farmville, Louisiana, to go check out Cooters in Farmville. They got a lot of bait and tackling stuff. Pretty nice little store just to walk in, even if you're just gonna visit. That's gonna be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing. Keeping it real.